is Jim Beaver, voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on iRacing. Game on!
Welcome, race fans, here tonight as we get ready to take on the new layout here at good old home of Charlotte Motor Speedway here, as the guys here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League is going to be taking this track on for 200 laps, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a long mile track here, as these guys are going to take on a lot of laps as they take on this good old virtual reality track here of iRacing, and should be a fun race. As you can see, these guys are out there practicing with 3 minutes to go here as of right now, with Cody S. Smith out there sitting on the board right now with a 29 flat, looking pretty fast out there right now. He's running right beside Zach Hall as out here right now, but I like to appreciate and thank you everybody for coming in and tuning in, and as these guys get ready to start season 2 here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. A little bit about this track. This track was repaved to what you see now, and they added in the NASCAR, they added in the Roval, and made it look really nice. So hopefully everybody's going to enjoy watching these guys go around this track. Not much to say as of right now, as they're going around here in practice right now. I do know that these cars are running the new downforce aero package, and it's going to be a little bit tight for them here and there from what I was told, but let me know how everything is looking out there, how everything is sounding. How's the new overlay on the top there look? Anything that needs adjusted, I will do it for the next stream. If you're at another league that we do broadcast, then you like it, let me know, and I will add it to your layout for your league here at Freaking Fast Broadcasting, and do adjustments and everything. Oh, as the sevens, into the wall and around the 7 goes, and that's something you don't want to do. Tonight's race is also brought to you by new sponsor here at Racinfreeks and Freaky Fast Broadcasting. It is called iPitting. Make sure you check out iPitting. Got it all right here. Let me get you some info here. It automatically updates your results so you can share between your teammates and your online community. Pitting, it's got live info, and it's got live stuff that you can set up for automatic camera views, automatic streams, overlays, different things like that. You can go in and look at your analysis. Yeah. The word I was trying to say is this I don't want to come out of my mouth right now. But yeah. So anyways, the links in the description is below. So I'm gonna sit here and try to beat my head and trying to say the name. But you can go to www.ipitting.com. You can give it a trial, or you can buy the software. I've been playing around with it, and I really love it. It's got a lot of data in there. Just put it that way, ladies and gentlemen. So I recommend, please go check them out. If you do buy it, let them know that Racing Freaks and Freaky Fast Broadcasting sent you that way, and he'd be more than willing to help you out and any bugs or anything like that. But please, honestly, check it out. It's a great software. Just the data that this thing holds, and what you can go back and look at on your season championship, and how many points you gained and how many points you lost, and your team. And it's got banners. You can upload logos. It's all right there. It's self-explanatory. It is extremely easy to use. Put it that way. I mean, honestly, it's right down easy to use. So yeah, hey Chris. It's good to see you out there tonight here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League, man. Thank you for tuning in out there on the Facebook side of things, man. But that's right, dilly. Gotta remember saying that, dilly, huh? The good old dilly days. Oh man, we haven't said that in a long time. But I appreciate everybody coming out here tonight on your Saturday night, on your holiday weekend, and tuning in here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting to watch these guys here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League here take on the new Charlotte Motor Speedway. God bless everybody out there. Soldiers, all military, everybody that does. Same to you, Chris. God bless. Thank you for all your time and your service and everything that everybody does. We do much appreciate it. I much appreciate it. So God bless everybody. So with that being said, yeah, Derek, how you doing, man? Good evening, bud. Hopefully you're gonna have a good holiday. Get some cookout, some burgers, and all that nice stuff. Thank you, Joseph, for tuning in. Brandon for tuning in. Rodney, Canning, James, everybody out there on the Facebook side. Woo! Let's get freaky nuts here tonight. And we will be freaky nuts tomorrow night, as we will be with the Earl, and that's Channing Baloo's league over there that he runs. So we will be live at 9 o'clock for them guys. It's going to be a fun race to watch them also out there. So yeah. So with that being said, tonight's race is, like I said, brought to you by iPitting. Make sure you check out iPitting.com for the awesome program that guy has going on, and I'm telling you, it's well recommended. Telling you, you start using it, you're gonna start liking it. So that's a given. That's a given. All right, now it looks like we have Neil Odegaard putting it on the pole as we got Ed Burrell out there. Oh, Ed Burrell puts down a fastest lap of a 29.355. Good job there for Ed Burrell in that Ford Mustang. As right now we got a Ford sitting on top with 2 Chevys, and we got a Toyota. Where would we have a Toyota? Next Toyota would be 7th place there. Christopher Matthews will be the Toyota. And then we have 2nd through 6th place are all going to be the ZL1 Camaros. So it looks like we got a lot of ZL1 Camaros out there. Yeah, baby, yeah. Anybody want to sing? Everybody want to dance? Let's dance and let's get freaky as these guys. And the time is running down. And it's looking like, well, it looks like we got nobody else out on the track. And it looks like Ed Burrell is going to win his first pole here for season 2. And we do got some drivers that did not show up here tonight. We got Tommy. I think they're out at the real racetrack. I think they're down at Charlotte watching the race. I believe so. So I do hope they're having some fun out there. As we will try to get somebody in there with see if we can get Ed Burrell maybe up here in the booth and see how that qualifying that felt. It looks like we got some good. Oh, we got Jerry West that just pulled in here. So, all right. Well, congratulations again to Ed Burrell for putting her on the pole. As we wait for everybody to grid, and as you can see down at the grid, down there at the starting lineup, and north of the top, that's not going to show positions. That will only show positions once the race gets started. But if you look down at the starting grid down here at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, we can see here the starting grids. As we see Zach Hall starting 13th, Bob Skinner is starting 14th, Jeff Gilmore is going to be starting 15th, 16th is going to go to James, Randy Fayosh is going to 17th, 18th is going to be Keith, and that's going to round out your top field here tonight, as we're going to have 18 cars take the field here tonight. Give me 1 second. I got a little puppy. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it on Facebook, but we got a little 8-week-old Jack Russell Blue Heeler puppy, and he feels like he wants to eat everything. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to, as of right now, Tyler, yeah, I guess, some fans will be piling in, you know, give them some time. There'll be, I'm sure the YouTube side will pick up and everything. As we're waiting here for the grid to start, going to be 200 laps here tonight. New for season 2, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be no fast repairs, and also there's going to not be any stages here tonight. So you're lonely, only the lonely. Well, there's a fan base over on Facebook side there, bud. You can go over there and hit that follow button to get that live tune when we go live. It blings you and lets you know that we're going live, and you can go in there. We got some people over there you can talk to, as I am dealing with a puppy right now. Oh. All right, I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to get ready to get freaky fast here, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to go, let's go racing. But what I was saying is that, oh. Aaron Johnson out on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I do much appreciate it, as we're going to get ready to get freaky fast here, ladies and gentlemen. And this race is going to get nuts. that pace car is gonna duck in here at the new Charlotte with this new draft package, and we're gonna see how this all plays out, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna get fun. Cars are gonna be all against each other, and green's out, and Ed Burrell waited there for a minute, which he has the right to here at the league, and he's getting pushed by that 7 car. As now we got 2x2 here as the 7 and the 99. Well, the 7's gonna clear. And the 11 looks like he's going to clear. And it looks like Neil Erdegaard didn't get that good of a jump there. But Joseph there is going to be pushing him on the high side. As we're going to watch these guys get all packed up here. It's got Brian there. Alright, I do apologize for that, but alright, well, looks like that 7's going to take on the high side, and it looks like he's going to go for the lead as that 11 dive bombs are in there. He's going to try to take over that lead, the lead lap number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen, as we got that 11, ooh, 7 got down on that apron there a little bit, going across there. You don't want to do much, but it was side by side for the lead here as the 11 and the 7, as we got Brian and Cody out there battling it for the lead, and everybody else looks like they're taking it easy. And now we got 77 of Mark back here in 6th place, trying to work his way up through the field here, ladies and gentlemen. Neil Erdegaard started back in 3rd position, but he's fallen all the way back to 8th place, so I'm not sure if he's just taking it easy or if he's not sure what he's out there doing. Hey, yes, yeah, don't forget about the league. We broadcast here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting on Monday nights at 7:30, the Elite Racing League. Bunch of great guys out there and fun to watch them, and man, oh man, did they have a race last Monday. It's a must go see. Putting the B cars at Coda, that was that was one whale of a race, ladies and gentlemen. I'd ask you to go back and watch that race again here on Freaky Fast. You can go back and go to the playlist, and you'll be able to find their stuff, or on Facebook. And watch that race from start to finish between them drivers. It was something else. I'll ride along here with Neil Erdegaard, see how he's going through this track here, as right now we got Chris Matthews putting down the fastest lap with a 28.9. 28. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am dealing with a little puppy that the other night when I was broadcasting was being haved. Well, tonight he's not being haved. Alright, now he's off and playing with his squeaky toy. Anyways, alright, well, back to here, Neil, as we were riding along with Neil here, and it looks like the field is, we'll go to the blimp side of things here. It looks like the field basically got spread out. Looking pretty good here so far. As I do see something I do need to fix, so I will fix that, ladies and gentlemen. The race leader is not Christian Matthews. Christian Matthews has put down the fastest lap. I will adjust that and fix that. I see a little bug that I had to fix, so I will fix it later, but I'm going to bring up here also, too, to bring up the weather and see what these guys are dealing with here. As they got 9-10 laps in the book so far here. Their temperature is 75 degrees with track temperature 83. The winds are at north at 4 miles per hour. partly cloudy, and sim time started at 6:30 in the evening, and will be ×2 from what I was told. So the transition is going to go from late afternoon to early evening to nighttime. So we'll pay attention as we'll see some comers and goers and see how this race all plays out with the temperature and when the lights get turned on and all that stuff. well, Derek, then you know how I feel. Yeah, we just got him last Tuesday, so it's a Jack Russell part healer, 75% more Jack Russell, so he is a handful, but he is awesome. He is an awesome dog, very well smart, trained. I can't talk about him because right now he thinks it's playtime, and it's not playtime. Rah! All right, well, back to the race here, ladies and gentlemen. Right down here. Let's see if we can get a camera view of at 11. It's got the National Guard. He's running in 3rd position right now. I'm kind of shocked. See what Bob Skinner said he's going to start from the pits, and he is just out there running in 13th position right now. Looks like he's taking it easy with Jeff Gilmore right behind him. You can see this beautiful track here at good old Charlotte. Nope, no stages tonight, Derek. The league got rid of the fast repair for season 2 and got rid of the stages for season 2. So it's race smart, keep your car clean, and yeah, you know, real NASCAR, buddy. Things have changed here at Racing Freaks from what I was told. So we got Jeff Gilmore. He's out there looking really good right now. We got Zach Hall back here. Check out his Dirty Air podcast car there on the hood with Category 5 and Freaky Fast Broadcasting on the vehicle. I do appreciate him running that scheme there for in general. And don't forget to check out Dirty Air Podcast every Tuesday night at 11 o'clock Eastern on Facebook and YouTube for all your motorsports and sim racing news, as these guys will do about an hour long of discussing different things and stuff like that. But it's an awesome podcast. It really is. It's great to watch. If you miss it at night, because we understand it's late at night at 11, you can go back and listen to it on Facebook and YouTube, and also on I forget what else they're on. SoundCloud. That's it. They're on SoundCloud, so you can go over there and check them out on SoundCloud too. So yeah, make sure you check that out, ladies and gentlemen. I do much appreciate it. But we're completed lap 18 of 200. This is going to be a long race, ladies and gentlemen, a long race. So buckle your seatbelts, watch the race, enjoy the broadcast. As got Jerry West. On Jerry West. Jerry West is oh, we have Cody Smith. These guys are. You can see here the 38, the 7 was up in the front there. He's falling behind. Not sure if tires are starting to let go there with 20 laps, about ready to do 20 laps here. It looks like he's having some problems. It looks like that car wants to slide. That or he backed off a little bit because we have Chuck back here in 8th position with Joseph taking over the lead right now. But we got Jerry Wester, known as Jay Weezy, right behind. Right behind that 26 as the 99's going to look. Oh, are we going to go 3 wide? 3 wide? 3 wide? Oh, don't go 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they thought twice about that as a 38. Ooh, 99 slides up and almost love taps that 77 there, Mark. Oh, we got some hard battling going on right here, ladies and gentlemen, as we got 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, all battling it out right now. It's looking like everybody just settled in. It looks like the race is going very, very well. Oh, well, thank you, man. I much appreciated out there, Derek. I'll give you all right. Up 24 laps here in the book so far, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go back up here as we got Brian. We got, wow, where'd Joseph go? Joseph is way out there. Running his grandpa's car for this weekend, from what I was told. So that is awesome tribute to his family there. Awesome, but man, did he ever set sail. He's got like a 3-second lead over the field, ladies and gentlemen. Lap times he's putting down right now, his last lap was a 30.6. Oh, watch him go by. He's wow. He's putting on a clinic right now, if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. That 32 is on a rail. Going to the roll bar and just listen to how he's getting around this track. He said he put on a lot of practice here, so these guys should be soon. Exactly sure how many laps they can get on fuel and tires, but I would imagine that the tires are going to be giving up before they would need fuel, but I could be wrong because he is just got a little loose there going out. Not too bad, kept it under control here. Let's go back through the field, ladies and gentlemen, as he is way out in front here, as you can see. And we got Richard here running in 3rd place in that 38, moving back up through the field. And we got Neil Odegaard, he's bouncing back. And then our pole sitter, Ed, it's got Chuck. Chuck's now going to be looking down up underneath him here. And Jerry Weston at 86, SRTV Network is going to be looking up underneath here in that Camaro. And it looks like Ed's going to lose 2 positions in that Ford as he's got Brian Johnson and Zach Hall right behind him, ladies and gentlemen. Have to see if, looks like Ed is falling off a little bit. Oh, Brian Johnson now is going to be looking on the high side here, as he's going to have Zach Hall going to try to fall right behind him here. Oh, and Ed Burrell, up into the wall. Let's see, and get the nose here as you can watch Zach Hall come up through the field. Sorry about that. I didn't know I had that little logo down there on the left side. And yeah, see the rubber, look at that sunshine. It's definitely doing something here with turn 3 and 4, most definitely there. It's got a little bit of sun hitting it. The sun's peeking out here, but at the same time, we're gonna have a light will be coming on, ladies and gentlemen, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we got 32 laps in the book, caution free so far. Awesome start here in the league for these guys so far. If everybody's liking this stream and this broadcast, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that share button on the social media side. Come to Facebook and hit that follow button to get all the updates when we have updates when we go live. And stay tuned to what we have, but we got 33 laps in the books, so we will be right back after this quick word from Beat and Match, another proud sponsor of Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin McDonald. I'm 19 years old. I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college. I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after a quick word from Beat and Match, and as we come back, we're going to see Chuck going to be battling it there with the 99. He's going to be looking at trying to take over third place here, ladies and gentlemen, as he's going to be battling it going down into turn 1 and 2. And see if that 99 can get that run on the high side, which he does. He pinches that 26 down low, and Chuck's going to duck right back in and see if he can recoup himself back up and redo it again. And now he's going to try it again in 3 and 4, exiting out. Let's see if he can get the run as we got the 86 going down underneath 38 there. He's going to try to pass him, but wow, these guys, 38 laps, yellow free, and wow, here comes that 7. 7 on new tires, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the difference. That 7 must have made a pit stop, and he is just flying through the field and had to check up. Wow. Wow, I don't know if that 26 seen him coming, but good job by that 7 for checking up, because he's got better tires than that 26, so I think it's time by. Look at the difference, just power drive right through there. But now we got Jerry West. Jerry West is looking down up underneath that 99 there of Neil. Well, You can see that the rubber's building up too. You can see it on the side of the car. You see the little black splatters? That's showing you that this track's got some rubber buildup going on here. So these guys are gonna have to start searching as we're getting into late afternoon, and we should be soon transitioning over to the nighttime, I would imagine, very soon. And here comes Brian Johnson. He's going to look on the high side of that 38 there, Richard. Barry West is trying to, and Brian Johnson definitely just took that over. Oh, at 99, Neil Ergaards, he's got something going on that high side. Cars are getting down up underneath him, but he's showing the way on the high side. He figured it out how to keep the momentum up, and guys are having a hard time passing him. So I wonder if that will play a factor here later in the race once we get into nighttime towards the end of the race, if that high line is going to keep on using that high line like that. But guys are 42 laps on their tires, and now we got Chuck running in second place, but he is 5 seconds behind Joseph, which just right now is just on another bandwagon. He's way out there. The last thing he would want to see, look how far out he is. He is just showing the way, and he's been determined, ladies and gentlemen, to get a win here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. Well, you can tell it must be a holiday. A lot of the fan base ain't out there here tonight, but so far they got 44 laps in the book so far here, as it looks like 7 car is 1 lap down. 11 is now, he made a pit stop, but that 7 car is gonna go back on the lead lap. Well, we're gonna have to pay attention here, ladies and gentlemen, of how long these guys can go on fuel and tires. I guess tires ain't gonna be that big of a deal. I think it's all gonna go down to fuel now, so I changed my strategy on that. And come back here to James Hackworth and Maxwell House. He's out there running right now in 16th position. 67 of McDonald's there of Keith. He's running in 15th position, 15 seconds behind. And we come up here to Randy Fayosh. Randy Fayosh is running 14th right now, ladies and gentlemen. As, we have Jeff Gilmore. Jeff Gilmore's coming down here in that Miller Lite 57. He's coming down to make a pit stop. And Hunter Kent, thank you for tuning in out there on the Facebook side, buddy. Do much appreciate it, man. Hopefully you'll enjoy this show as we watch the 57 making a pit stop. But we're going to go up here to the 14 of Robert Dudley. He's right now running in 11th position right now. And we got Bob Skinner, Rockstar. He's running right now in 9th position, and we got Chris Matthews out here running in 9th position. And then we got the 77 of Mark Creighton running in 8th position. Then we have Zach Hall up here running. Looks like he's made it up into the top 10 right now. I do know that Charlotte is, from what I heard now with this new layout, it's not as tough on tires as it was before. with this new surface. It's got the new bumps, laser scan that iRacing.com there. Motorsport Simulation did here. They updated the whole track with the new walls, the new way of entering pit road. You name it. It's all facelifted up to the new standards of Charlotte, and it also added in the Roval. So that is awesome to them. As we got the leader now, Joseph, coming in. So we're looking around 50 laps. Let's see here. We have well, he went in around 50 laps. So let's see let's see what these guys here, as this is now for first, second, third, 50 laps. Everybody's looking okay around 50. Okay, we got some takers on lap 50. So they're planning on doing two more times around. 3 more times. Well, 2 more pit stops. Do apologize for that. But these guys out here, they're on lap 51. How far are they gonna stretch this thing out? As Brian Johnson now is gonna take over the lead. Oh, they're all coming. So we're looking at 50 lap stints, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are gonna be doing around 50 laps. We watch these guys come down pit road here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. If you're looking for a league, ladies and gentlemen, you can find Racing Freaks up there. You can see it. You can find them on Facebook at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. Fill out an application. If you meet all the requirements, the league will gladly accept you in on Friday night. Friday night, you must race your way into Saturday night. It's not that you got to complete the whole season here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. Basically, it comes down to is that you have to show your driving style on Friday nights, and it could be 1 race, it could be 2 races, and it's up to the admins if they would like you to join Saturday night or still work on the racecrafts. So we do got 2 series here at Racing Freaks that runs a little different on Friday nights, and they run the B cars, and then Saturday night, as of right now, they have a pot of $10 iRacing credit, and also around $80 to $100 in iPitting program for a year. So the champion wins that program, a license key for a year. So make sure you check out iPitting.com, a new program for iRacing, which I found and fell in love with. And Chuck, something happened to Chuck. Got on YouTube. Chuck retired. What happened, Chuck? You're up there running so good, man. We have Jerry West down here too, getting repairs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just missed something somewhere. As we got James Hackworth still out. James Hackworth went 55 laps. Wow, he got a little bit crazy in there. Anyways, what happened out there, Chuck, man? There was no yellow. I didn't hear no yellow come out. We're still under green flag, ladies and gentlemen. We watch what James Hackworth here does. Yeah. I know what, yeah, I'm sure Jerry feels really, really bad about that. I know Jerry, you know Jerry, man, but ow. Well, hey, man, I do appreciate you taking your time and tuning in here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, as now we are watching these guys here. Still 57 laps in the books, ladies and gentlemen, of 200, and it is caution free. As we got that 11 of Brian now taking the lead over Joseph that had that massive lead. But it looks like he's gonna be hunting down there. His tires eventually is going to be a little bit different. He is 1.966 seconds behind as of right now. I will see what Joseph, what I was saying here is that Brian's got 17 laps on his tires to Joseph's 9 laps. So you're definitely going to see a difference in speed. Yeah, as you can see, Joseph is just, and you can see the 11 right there, just going into turn 3 and 4. And Joseph's running that low line, and he is just powering right by. He's about ready to take over that lead again here, ladies and gentlemen. And I know Joseph is saying no yellow, no yellow, no yellow. He does not want to see a yellow. As now you can see we're starting to get into the late evening here. Late afternoon, early evening here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As Freaky Fast Broadcasting is just going to get a little freaky and fast and see what we can find to talk about, as these field basically got spread out, ladies and gentlemen. There's really not much we can talk about here as of right now, as Joseph is just really just, he's, wow, he is, Zach Hall moved himself up. It looks like we got a battle, as we got James Hackworth is in the mix of this right now, but he is 1 lap down. So got Neil Odegaard is gonna be in 5th place back here in that 99 Pennzoil machine. And we got Chris Matthews. These guys are showing some awesome racing here, if you ask me. It's really good racing going on that we see here. Alright. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, sorry about that. I did checking the sounds and seeing how everything's going on there. A lot of these guys are just all out here all by themselves. Everybody got it out. Basically single file. Oh, we got somebody coming out of pit road there. It looks like the 7. He's just now coming out of pit road. Right around here. Crank everything up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to Christopher Matthews take a lap around here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So crank her up, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Has a couple laps around there with Christopher Matthews in that 92. Thank you, Christopher, for letting us ride along with you out there. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you do like the new layout or you want me to see to update that layout, I do see there is a little bug that I gotta fix. Up there it says race leader, but the fastest lap is done by Cody S. Smith there. He did put down a 28.957. He has led 9 laps of the race, so but the race leader is not Cody. The race leader is Joseph, so I will fix that. I do apologize for that. But right now, Zach Hall now has taken over second place. Brian Johnson now moved up to third, as we have the 11 falling back. Got 9 more laps on his tires. Well, and Zach Hall and Brian's got 10 lap difference on tires, so that right there shows you that he's on a different pit strategy than the 24, and Brian up here, as there's a pack of cars, ladies and gentlemen, as James is in the middle, and the 99 is going to look on the high side. That 7 car is going to come flying up through with them new tires. Everybody's going to get out of the way and let him come through. No need to fight him. Got new tires. But you can see how these cars handle. They handle so much better on new tires. As that 7 is 2 laps down. He's looking at going by that 14 now. As James Hackworth and Robert are going to be fighting for the lucky dog as of right now. And then we got the 67 back here. Getting ready to go by Randy Fayosh. They are 27 seconds behind as of right now. And they should be seeing right there in the back of the corner there is the leader of Joseph. He is coming up through the field here. And you can see him there right in the picture. So these guys are going to be starting to fight here too. 74 laps in the books of 200 for the lucky dog. Oh, we got a little bit of a battle going on back here with the 14, the 28, the 99, the 23. About the only thing I see out here, ladies and gentlemen, as car-wise, battle-wise, as it looks like that 28 is starting to catch back up to Zach Hall there. Zach Attack. Zach Attack. Oh, 28 has caught back up to that 24. Going to the cockpit of Brian and see if he can power his way by that 24, his teammate there of Zach. Or if he's just going to ride right behind him, and it looks like he's... he's running through them turns extremely nice. But 4 seconds behind Joseph. Joseph has just set sail again. I'm not sure how these guys are going to catch Joseph unless something happens to Joseph. Joseph looks like he's going to get the first win here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League, and hopefully I just didn't give him the broadcast jinx. I know his fan base out there is probably not watching. If you are on the Twitch side, man, hit me up. Let's get some chatting going, ladies and gentlemen. You should be excited to see Joseph here. Neil Odegaard is all over Brian Johnson here, ladies and gentlemen. as he's looking on the inside of Brian now. Coming out of turn 1 and 2. Well, it looks like Brian's going to be able to hold that high line. It looks like that's where to go. It looks like you cannot pass here as of right now on the low line unless the driver gives that position to you. It's looking like you're going to have to try to do it on the high side, but you get a car up on the high side and you're running equal lap times. It's extremely hard to pass somebody. Very hard. As 80 laps are in the books, and you should be looking at about another 20 laps here until they decide to come in the pit make a pit stop. And all right, we got Tina out there rooting for her man. Yeah, he's out there. Bob is running outside the top 10 as of right now. See him right there. Trying to I'm not sure, Jerry. I don't know what to say, bud. Well, we got that 38 now. Christopher moved up here. Gonna have Brian right here, and he's gonna try to get around that 11 car to take into the top 5 here. As 38, Richard is looking like he's gonna try to follow Christopher in that 92. Oh, I guess not. He's gonna try the low line and try to see if he can clear that 92 out of 4, and they go side by side. Down into 1 and 2. Now we'll see here. Let's look at the tire difference. Yeah, got a 38 has better tires. Oh no, there's about 1 lap difference. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at Brian's tires. He's still battling it. And that 38 now clears that 92 of Christopher, and now he's going to set sail on Brian here. Try to pull that 38 there. Tabasco sauce far into the top 5. He's having a great run here for his season opener here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. See if he can hunt down that 11. It looks like he is. It looks like he's a little faster by 100ths. Roughly. I don't know if anybody out there. I don't know if anybody out there on the track. Well, we got the 11 going high. He's gonna let that 38 get on the low side. See if he can clear him to get that 38 there in the top 5 here at Racing Freaks at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That 11's running way up by the wall. And that 38's going to clear him, so congratulations so far. Good run by Richard out there. Pulling it into the top 5 as of right now. But I was saying, I don't know if anybody has anything for Joseph right now. I mean, the only way anybody has anything for Joseph is if... Oh... 92 hit the wall, but I think the only thing anybody's gonna have for Joseph right now is a yellow. I think he's just gonna have to have it. There's gotta get a yellow out here eventually, and it looks like so far these guys are not Looks like the race is not going to have a yellow, ladies and gentlemen, unless something drastically happens. These guys are just putting on a clinic right now, as you got teammates back here of 24 and 28 of Brian Johnson and Zach Hall. They're trying to run nose to tail in the draft to see if they can catch any kind of ground on Joseph here. But it looks like Joseph is just... Yeah, I agree, man. Tyler, I agree. There's got to get yellow. I mean, 90 laps yellow free so far. Yeah. I mean, it's I'm shocked that it's been yellow free. Congratulations to these guys here in the league. I mean, they had 18 cars grid so far. They got 91 laps in the book of 200, and it's yellow free. And it's been nothing but pit stop racing, and this is what Racinfreeks Sim Racing League is all about. And as we can see, the lights are coming on here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are getting in early evening. That sunset's going down, the lights are coming on. Now we'll see the difference if 38, if that car shifts anywhere on him, or does it stay the same? Can you consistently run the same lap times that he is on this late afternoon, early evening, into the nighttime? And we'll find out here very shortly, because probably within the next 15 minutes, I imagine this track's going to be all under lights, and we're going to see a different handful of drivers, comers, and goers, or it might stay the same. I don't even see no battles. We can go back here and see how Mark's doing. Mark is running in 6th position right now. He's looking very good out there in that 77. And if we see here right now, the next Ford out there on the field, the top 6 are ZL1 Camaros, and then we have a Ford running in 7th position. And the next Toyota is going to be the 14 running 11, Robert Dudley. He's running in 11th place out here in his Toyota. So Toyota right now is only up here in 11th position right now. Oh, we have Christopher Matthews that just retired. Unfortunately, something happened to Christopher out there. Hopefully everything's okay for him. Oh yeah, I didn't see what happened, Jerry. I wasn't focused on the pit stop, so I do apologize for that. I didn't catch it. So I mean, I see what you're saying out there, man. But you know, I don't know what to say. Just. But it looks like Zach Hall, guys, is catching. He is catching Joseph now. As you can see, the sun's going down. Zach Hall is getting faster. He's running faster than Joseph, and Joseph only has 2 laps more on his tires, so it looks like Brian and Zach are wanting this track to go dark. Get them lights on. Looks like he's the, you know. Bring up the weather here and see here. Yeah, you can see the track temperature here, ladies and gentlemen. It is down to 74 degrees with the track temperature at 77. So the track has started to get some grip. And these cars are going to start running faster and faster here as that track temperature does drop. As of right now, Joseph is now going down pit road. He did 47 laps on his tires. We'll see what Brian and Zach and Richard and Neil decide to make a pit stop here, ladies and gentlemen, as that's going to shuffle Zach up into the lead. He's right behind Randy Fayosh here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Zach Hall's going to get underneath Randy Fayosh there. Randy lets him go scoot on by. And now we got Bob Skinner coming down. We got the 7 coming down. So pit stop cycles have started here at Racing Freaks here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. The question is how far does Zach go? And Zach and Brian are hitting pit road, ladies and gentlemen. So now that's going to shuffle some guys all around here as we wait for everything to get shuffled around. If he gets into his box. Yep. Brian's into his box real good. It's going to take 4 tires, 2 tanks of Sunoco fuel, and they're going to head right back on out on that track. Now, Randy Fayosh has not pitted yet, ladies and gentlemen, so he's going to get a bonus point for leading the lap. Heath has stayed out. As you can see, oh, that's 7. Wow, we caught that live. That 7 car went flying through there and almost took out Bob Skinner. That was a little crazy. Ooh, and Bob's going down. Bob's running the AstroTurf. He's like, I'm going to run right over that AstroTurf as... try to get every inch that he can out of that track. But let's see here as everything shuffles around. Wait for Randy to make a pit stop, and that will give the lead to Brian. Now we're going to see some beautiful scenery here, up here at the blimp. The lights are going to soon be fully on, and this track's going to be fully dark, but right now Randy Fayosh has not made a pit stop yet. He's got 51 laps on his tires. Joseph is, he's coming fast as a cat. We'll see how this all shuffles around. Oh, as we got Randy Fayosh now coming down pit road. Lightning McQueen. That's gonna cycle the lead right back as the 32 passes the 11. That's gonna give that lead back, and Brian Johnson is a little bit farther back, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Johnson has lost. Did he have a... Oh, he had a longer pit stop. Pit lane, they had a 38.4, both of Zach Hall and Brian Johnson, but Brian Johnson's pit stop was a 15.2 to Zach Hall's 14.9, so Zach Hall is now 2 seconds behind, and Brian 11th, and Zach Hall's going to be looking here. Oh, 11 just blinked out. And 11's still blinking out. Oh no. We lost 11 as Brian Johnson just now put down the fastest lap. We lost... 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We lost the screenshot of the 11. And 11 has, looks like the 11 had mechanical issues or something happened. He's a lap down now after running up there in the front. 110 laps completed, yellow free. And yes, Brian has fallen out of the field, ladies and gentlemen. He has took his car behind the walls. Oh, man. Boy, did you get a disco? That's not good, man. You're up there running really, really good. Yeah, a really great race going on. Good strategy, something different. Yeah, my recommendation would be before next race, man, I would reboot your router. I don't know if you have done that lately. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I'm not. Yeah, it's iRacing. Well, it's not iRacing. It's your. It sounds like your internet. I would reboot your router is what I would do. Just unplug it, wait 3 seconds, and plug it back in. But man, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Man, had a great race going on, but we'll go back up here as Brian Johnson did put fastest lap down. Let's see where Joseph is. Joseph is right there, and Zach Hall is. Now look at the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Hall is catching something. Joseph apparently liked the car in the sun. Because with this track temperature going down and the sunset in the sky, lights are coming on, Zach Hall's car has came alive, ladies and gentlemen. She's alive! Yeah, man, that stinks. I don't know what to say. I hate seeing things like that. But, ladies and gentlemen, back to the race. Zach Hall is so much faster than that 32. He is just coming. And he's gonna look for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be all over that 32. I think Joseph's gonna have to start searching for a different line because Zach Hall just came from 4 seconds back the minute that sunset came down and the lights turned on. And so did Brian Johnson. And Richard's now seven seconds back. And there we go. Battle for the lead is taken over by Zach Hall. Now, what can Joseph do? Right behind Zach and see what he's doing. They're only looking at about 2 laps difference on their tires. But lap time wise, Zach Hall, let's see what he pulls this time by. And we'll see what the top 3 pull here. Zach Hall 29.8 to Brian and Joseph's. Goes at 30.2 to Brian's 30.1. So Joseph is falling off. Balance of his car has changed drastically for him, as leading as many laps as he did here tonight. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to figure something out because Zach Hall has just you see the orange sky, lights are bright, track's turning beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go wet my whistle. Whistle, wet, wet, whistle, 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 wet, wet, do. But we'll be right back after Be the Match. Quick commercial. I know it's the same commercial over and over and over, but we're working on some new commercials here for season 2. But we'll be right back after a quick word from Be the Match.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old. I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college. I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are back after a quick word from Be the Match. As we can see, we are still yellow free, ladies and gentlemen. Racing Freaks. These guys have put down 124 laps of yellow free green flag racing. Wow, I'm lost for words for that, and I'm lost for words of what to talk about. Anybody want to help me? Gonna go play Xbox. There you go. What game you gonna go play, Brian? Go play some Xbox. What do you got? Xbox One? S? Joseph is still running in second position. He's got Brian Johnson right behind him, so gonna be playing the cat and mouse game. Jeff Gilmore. Oh, well, we just caught Jeff Gilmore coming down pit road here, ladies and gentlemen, in seventh position as he's gonna fall down the field here a little bit. Pulls in his pit stall number 15 here. I'm going to get right side tires. I don't think anybody's gonna take 2 tires here. Okay, yeah. Oh, 2K19. Nice. I used to play Xbox One S. Used to play Red Dead, but kind of got bored. Got bored of it, yeah. So it was a fun game. Wasn't my thing. I don't know. That just wasn't my thing. So, but well, we got Bob Skinner and a pack of Hornets here. Like Bob's running in 7th position as of right now. None of these guys are. None of these guys are for position. Look like. As Bob is trying to catch Mark. This field got so spread out. I'm going around trying to find something to talk about here, ladies and gentlemen. As at 38 there, I'm very impressed. Richard has moved himself up to 4th position right now. 9 seconds behind, but still, he's having one heck of a run here. Really good run for him. I think I'm begging for a yellow. And I don't even want yellows. I need a yellow. I need a yellow. These guys are gonna have to make one more pit stop. One more pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph is back here now. Here comes. Look at the difference in tires. Jeff Gilmore. Right by. And now you got Brian Johnson still trying to pass Joseph, but Zach Hall got a second ahead right now as he's gonna let that 57 go on by, but woo, man. We got a little bit of a dirty car going on there, ladies and gentlemen. Check out his Dirty Air podcast there. You can tune in every Tuesday night at 11 Eastern on YouTube and Facebook for all your racing news and motorsports and sim racing news. Hosted by Zach Hall and Brian Johnson. They do got special guests that coming on. Last week I was able to be on their guest show, so I do appreciate them. I agree, man. I'm with you, Tyler. Just somebody wreck. Just wreck. I'm begging for a yellow. I don't even want to see yellows in the league, but I'm begging for a yellow because I am running out of things to talk about. But yeah, make sure you check out 30 Hour Podcast. If you do miss the show live, you always can go back and watch and listen any other night, stuff like that. So wow, look how dirty it is. Look at the rubber just getting splatter all over this car. You know, it's a good race when all we have to talk about here is dirty cars with 30 Air Podcasts. As we get dirty. You see Zach Hall's going to go high there on the 21. He can get a run going by him, and Ed Burrell's going to let him go on by. And Joseph is still hanging tough. Joseph is he's coming again. Backed off and Maybe let his tires cool down a little bit, get a little bit of grip. I agree, man. I'm not, dude, I'm not arguing anything that you're saying right now. It's so spread out. I'm trying to find things to talk about here at Charlotte, but we can, one thing we can talk about is that it looks like we are in, looks like we're in the nighttime. You can see this. It's getting dark. They're lap 38 of 200, and this is the. Now this is the longest race of the season here. We will be going back to our regularly scheduled lengths of races. This was a special race here at Charlotte for Memorial Day weekend here at Racinfreeks. So they will be going back next week to like 100 lap races, 90 lap races, 80 lap races. So this one here is just a little bit extremely long, but this is for the military and for everybody out there that has served or is serving. Thank you. God bless you. We do appreciate it. I know I appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody else does, as we get ready to celebrate it on Monday and have some hamburgers and hot dogs, and got some people out there cooking and camping, you know, different stuff like that. But Joseph, he's just hanging right there, and I think Joseph is gonna have to do an early pit stop and see if he can leapfrog Zach Hall, because the field getting so spread out. I don't see a yellow coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Guys are gonna run 200 laps caution free. Is gonna be just wow. Anyways, but hey, if you're looking for a league and you want to join the fun, want to run for some cash and prizes here, make sure that go to the Facebook side and look us up at hashtag, or you can do at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League, and find us on Facebook or the iRacing League page. You can also find us in the link to the description below on YouTube and Facebook, and also a proud sponsor of iPitting. There's a link in the description below there too that you can check out iPitting.com. New program for iRacing that is it's got so much info in it and keeps track of it. It's wow. It's just so cool. Is anybody out there watching the NBA game? Got any Canada fans out there rooting on the Toronto, or are you rooting on Milwaukee Bucks? I like to see, I guess I would, I don't know. I'd like to see Milwaukee go. I haven't seen Milwaukee go for a while. But anyways, it's only me up here in the booth, Robert A. Moyer. I do appreciate everybody sitting around watching this race, this long race. I do apologize if I'm not talking much. I'm trying to find stuff to talk about, trying to keep everybody interacted into this race, but I am just totally out of words. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go back through the field here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Mark still out here running. He's in the top 10, running 6th place right now. As we are now completely under the lights, ladies and gentlemen. And Zach Hall car has came alive. pit stop should be soon going. We got that 38 yet. He's still out here running. 4th position. Good job from Richard. And these guys should be soon. Ed Burrell, our pole sitter, he's back in 8th position. Still running strong yet. Yes, Chuck. Yeah, check out. You can check out the cards on. We are linked with YouTube cards up at the right-hand side. Click on that. It will take you to Beat a Match. You can go to Beat a Match, or you can go to Dirty Air Podcast, or you can go to iPitting on YouTube and watch his YouTube videos on how to use the program. Again, it's awesome that he became a sponsor here at Racinfreeks and Freaking Fast Broadcasting. These guys are racing for a free 1-year license key of that program. So please go download it, sign up, download it, let them know that you came from Freaking Fast Broadcasting. And the league championship here will win a 1-year key. So we'll see how that all plays out. Well, we got the 38. He's coming down pit road. He said enough was enough. Neil Odegaard's coming down pit road too. He said enough's enough. As we got Brian Johnson, and now we got Mark moving up the 4th position. Got Jeff Gilmore. Who Jeff Gilmore is here. Jeff Gilmore is 1 lap down. Okay, now we got the 77 ducking down in pit road. Wow, little nuts getting down pit road. Now we'll see Joseph. Joseph is going to duck in. He's going to make that pit stop. Let's watch him get down pit road. And wow. Oh. He drove that thing in hot. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel ducks. I know Jerry West likes that. Right, Jerry? Holy mackerel ducks. Back to the future. And oh, that's gonna hurt Joseph. That's not gonna be a good pit stop, unfortunately. Let's see what happens here, as he's gonna get 4 tires. See him coming out of pit road here. Gotta keep it clean. He's gotta stay underneath that blue line there, ladies and gentlemen, all the way around turn 1 and 2. Stay underneath the cone. Looks like he's gonna... A good clean pit stop now. When does Zach Hall decide to come in? As if this race here, ladies and gentlemen, we had no yellows. It's showing me 23 minutes until this race is over. So we got 20 minutes left of racing here with 47 laps to go. So it's telling me that clock is ticking down. Now we have to wait to see what Brian Johnson does and Zach Hall when they make a pit stop, because Joseph came out in 4th position. Ed Burrell has not pitted yet, moves him up to 3rd position. So Ed's gonna have to make a pit stop. And here comes Zach Hall. Now does Brian Johnson follow him in? Brian Johnson's coming in. Ed Burrell stays out. Joseph had a 15.2 pit stop with a pit lane of a 40.6. We'll see if Zach Hall and Brian Johnson do a little bit better than that. All right. Gonna show us right here as there goes Zach Hall. There goes Brian Johnson. Zach Hall had a 14.5. Brian Johnson had a 14.1. The Joseph's 15.2. So, he lost a little bit of ground out there. It looks like these two cars got out on the pit exit and entrance very nicely. So, come back here to Joseph. And you can see Joseph is now gonna look at trying to get by Brian Johnson. As Brian Johnson's gonna let him take the inside. And Brian Johnson's gonna fall stuck right behind. I fall right behind. You think Brian's gonna turn it up? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, Chuck. Oh, Joseph just put down a 28.890. So Joseph said it is time to go. 43 laps to go in the books. You know, the question is you know, you can catch somebody. The problem is can you pass somebody? You know, you catch them. Passing them is a whole different story, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are getting down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, kind of look like the Toronto Raptors are going to the NBA Finals. Wow, Golden State against the Raptors. There you go, Canada. Finally made it into the NBA Finals. Ain't that awesome? Congratulations to them. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I got a friend that is a Toronto fan, believe it or not, and I just sent him a text message and told him congratulations. They are going to the finals. Wow. Well, Chuck, you are right so far. Brian Johnson has stepped up the game. Now, can he catch Zach Hall is the question. Right now, Zach Hall is running the fastest lap so far. His last lap was a 29.1. See this time by, see if Brian Johnson is catching him. And he is. A little bit. He's clicking it off a little bit, but looks like he found the line that he wants to run. It looks like they're running, going into a turn a little bit high and then diamonding it out. See this time by, ladies and gentlemen. See here, look at Jeff Gilmore. Jeff Gilmore moved himself up to 7th position. Good run for him. Richard is still in that 38, still running 4th position. Bob Skinner is now up to 8th position. And we got some... Oh. Yeah, Jeff Gilmore coming down pit road. Huh. Hey, Gary. Long time no see, man. You know what? That's probably the truth. Yeah, I have to, yeah. Probably, yeah. I mean, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I don't even know why. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject to talk about, but. All right, well, that moves Bob now up to 7th position. Bob is showing some power here. Gonna try to work his way up to the top 5 as he's got Mark right up in front of him. About the second behind. These lap times up here. You see Zach Hall right up there in the front. Zach Hall's about ready to catch some lap traffic, so will that come in play? Gonna have to watch Zach Hall. He's gonna try to work around Bob and the 67 of Keith there. I don't know if that's gonna slow him down, and Randy Fayosh looks like he's gonna go a little high. Bob's gonna take it up high. That's gonna pinch down Zach. 32 laps to go. He's gonna try to work this traffic. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to help Ryan Johnson or not. As he looks like Zach Hall's getting through the traffic pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. He's got Bob pushing him. I mean, Brian was just a little bit faster, but now he's got to work around Keith and the 54 of Randy there. And it looks like Brian's going to be able to work around him. Oh, we're down to 30 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Race should be over in about 15 minutes here. We stay green, which it's kind of looking like we are. So, I'll be right back with a quick commercial here from iRacing. I'm gonna run a different commercial here tonight with 29 laps to go here, so we will be right back.
voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on iRacing. Game on!
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be an old person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after them 2 quick words there from our iRacing and Beat a Match, as we got 22 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen, of 200, and it looks like Zach Hall has pulled it away by 1.4, well, 1.3 now. We'll go back here to Joseph. Joseph is 9 seconds behind. I think he just ran tires right off that thing. Looks like he's got, oh yeah, he's got damage. Looks like he hit the wall. That's gonna hurt him for overall speed here. Unfortunately, he's led a lot of laps here tonight. He's led 86 laps, but wow, I mean, he had a dominant car during the daytime until that night transitioned over, unfortunately. But go back here to Richard here. He's still running in 4th place, which he's got Neil Odegaard right behind him a little bit. About 10 seconds behind, as Neil Odegaard got some damage there. He's running in 5th position. Mark's still keeping her up there in 6th position as we run through the field here. Bob Skinner, he's moved himself 1 lap down, but he's up to 7th position. Our pole sitter, Ed Burrell, put her on the pole, but he has now in 8th position. And come back here to Jeff Gilmore. Jeff Gilmore is 2 laps down, running in 9th position. Randy Fayosh. And Fayosh is 2 laps down, running in 10th position. Then we have the 14 of Robert Dudley. He's running 11th position, 2 laps down. 23 of James Hackworth Jr., 2 laps down. And then we round out the field here. 13 cars still running out there on the track as of right now with 18 laps to go. And Keith is 3 laps down, running in 13th position. The 7 of Cody Smith had to retire. Brian had to retire. Unfortunately, he had some connection issues. Christopher Matthews, 16th position as of right now, has retired. Chuck has retired, and Jerry West has retired, and they all took it behind the wall. So unfortunately for them, but you know, there's always next week, right? So that is your field here tonight at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. We got 17 to go, so I'm going to do the Freaky Fast spiel. Thank you everybody for sticking around for this long race. We will be back to our normal scheduled races starting next Saturday night. But I do appreciate everybody sticking around for this long race, watching it on Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that share button, like button, hit the bell button. It helps us. We will be live tomorrow night with the Earl as they get ready to get back to their regular schedule. And then we will be live Monday night with the Elite. the Elite Racing League at 7:30 Eastern. So Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Monday night, 7:30 Eastern. I know it's a little early for some people, but hopefully you get to come home, tune in, turn on it on your phone, come out and get freaky nuts with us, watch some great action-packed racing. Then we head to Nora, Thursday night, 9 o'clock, and then we're back here again at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. So that is our scheduled program that we have going on right now here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. And again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. So, but all right, well, we're gonna hop in Zach Hall's car. I'm gonna ride around with him for a couple laps and have these guys crank up the sound, listen to the surround sound, tell the wife, tell everybody, hey, shh, just for a minute. I want to hear these motors go roaring by here at Charlotte Motor Speedway at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League, broadcasted by Freaky Fast Broadcasting. All right, we're back after that quick ride around, a couple laps here with Zach Hall, as we got 9 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. As we have Mark now looking moved himself up to from 6th to 5th place, and this is basically the closest battle on the track as of right now, ladies and gentlemen. But it looks like Mark is gonna be able to bring this thing home in the top 5 if he keeps it clean. I do appreciate the fan base climbing in here at 11:30 at night Eastern here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League, broadcasted by Freaky Fast. But Zach Hall is almost gonna freaking lap the whole field. He's gonna put the position number 6 a lap down, and he's gonna set sail for position number 4. Well, that's what happens when you're caution free, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, believe this or not. 194 laps in the book, 200, and we are yellow free. Wow. Congratulations, drivers. Just all drivers, just, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say, but congratulations. Congratulations for putting on a show here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. You turned it in late, I do appreciate it. As we got Zach Hall looking down up underneath that 77 there, Mark. And it looks like he's going to be able to make that pass. And now he's set sail to the 38, which he's not going to catch the 38. So we're down to 5 here to go, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Hall, Joseph had put on a clinic here tonight. Joseph, during the daytime, led 86 laps. He was a dominant car. Yeah, he was 4 seconds ahead. Thought car was gonna be good until the transition into night, and he lost something in the car, unfortunately. And but hey, he had a great battle. He gave it a good shot. Can't wait to hear his post-race interview. Gonna be extremely interesting to hear what he has to say, what happened to that car from the daytime to the nighttime, ladies and gentlemen. So just, stay tuned for that. Brian Johnson, he's 2 seconds behind. He worked his way up to second place. He's got nothing there for Zach Hall. They're basically running the same laps with 3 laps to go, as James Hackworth is going to move out of the way for Zach Hall, as Zach Hall's going to bring it around. Get ready to take that white flag here, and with 3 laps to go. Up, 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go here as Zach Hall put on a good clinic here with that 30 Year Podcast 24 car, Category 5 team. The Freaky Fast Broadcasting on the back, but all right, 1 to go. We're presented by Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Stay tuned for the post-race interview here with the top 3, which is going to be Zach Hall, Brian Johnson, and Joseph. And that 32 brings it home in the top 3. Your top 5 is going to go to Richard and Mark. Going to finish it out, so congratulations to them, as this race is final. Wow. 200 laps, caution-free. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed me talking, and if not, I understand. Kind of lost out. I lost things to talk about. But wow, what a clinic. What a clinic of all these drivers here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. So, man, if you're looking for a league, come by, hit us up, come and join the fun, run for cash and prizes. But Zach Hall's gonna burn this stuff down here, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna burn it down. Yeah, all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back as I get everybody here ready for this post-race interview. We're gonna run to that last commercial from Beat a Match. Please check out Beat a Match. Bone marrow cancer, any little donations help them. We do much appreciate it. But we will be right back as we get these guys ready for a post-race interview.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college. I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after a quick word. All right, well, down here on pit road and victory lane, and we will have a talk with our third place finisher there, Joseph, in the 32 that had one well of a car here all night, and we'll see how his race went. I'm sure he's got some kind words to say.
It was just...
Sorry, Joseph, Robert in the booth, you got a copy, man.
Yep, I got you.
All right, man, well... Man, you dominated this race in the beginning during the daytime, man. I thought, wow, you got a 4-second lead. Your car was fast until we transitioned to night. What happened, bud?
Lap down car running into the side of me is what happened. We took that pit stop with about 5 seconds over Zach and Brian, and as they took their pit stop and as they were coming out, the 23 and the 14 were in the middle lane, so I went to go underneath them, and then they just came down, took the right-hand side of the car off, and car just never felt the same after that. We should have, after the pit cycle should have ran through, we should have continued to have that, 4 to 5 second lead, but the car never felt the same afterwards, so it's really frustrating because, we put a lot of time and effort into this, and to get ran over by a lap down car, it's frustrating because we had such a dominant race and such a fast race car.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you did rebound back. I mean, you got third place, but I know you're itching for that win. And I'm telling you, man, eventually your luck's going to change. I don't know what else to say to you, man, but it was one whale of a race to watch you just pull away. I mean, even the race went caution-free. 200 laps. How's your arms feel after that?
Oh yeah, my feet and my arms are really tired. My legs are tired. Really hot. And just it was a lot of just trying to focus and stay in the right mindset the whole race, and continue doing what you need to do. Just hit each lap exactly the same way, and I think that's exactly what we did tonight. This, especially all the way into the transition of nighttime, we just kept hitting the same line, the same lap, right about the same lap times over and over again, and got out to about a 7 second, or about a 6 second lead, I think is what it was at one point in time, and we just had such a fast race car. It was just unbelievable. I've never had a race car handle as good as that one did. It just blew my mind.
Hopefully you can take that momentum that you got for season 2 here and roll it into the next race, and keep it going and get that bad boy in victory lane here, man. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just want to thank Apollo Express for letting me make a special paint scheme and dedication to my grandpa, and he was a Korean War veteran, fought from pretty much start to finish. We lost him in 2015. I want to thank Driven Motorsports for being just such a great team, continuing to support me, helping turn laps and get the information that I need for each race. Unfortunately, John couldn't be here tonight. He's at the racetrack with his team in real life. So I want to thank all the Bioside guys for their continued support. Such a great community. I'm glad to be a part of it. I want to thank you for putting on good league and a good broadcast every week. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy a nice cold Mountain Dew and I guess chill out for a little bit.
Man, I don't blame you, but I'll say this much. Crap, get that thing in victory lane, man.
Tonight should have been the night, but like I said, bad things happen.
Yeah, well, racing's racing sometimes, right? I mean, I don't...
Yeah, racing's racing sometimes. It's just frustrating because, it was our race to lose, and we sure did that.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, circumstances happen, but hey, man, pack her up, get ready for next week. I did give a shout out to that car and your grandfather. God bless him, and he will be missed, and we do say, he's not here, but we do say thank you for his service. This is his time.
I appreciate that very much, man. It means a lot. Really glad that I put on a really good show and got that car up front for as long as we did. It just means a lot to have that name on that car and that number on that car. It just means a lot.
Keep running it. Maybe it's good luck.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll put his name somewhere on the car.
There you go. All right, well, I'll let you go, man. Celebrate and pack up and get ready to drink your Mountain Dew, and we'll see you next week, bud.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, that was our third place finisher there, as everybody heard. What a rough race. But all right, well, we will bring up Brian Johnson that finished second and see how his race went. Brian Johnson, Robert up in the booth here at Freaky Fest. You got copy, man?
Well, sorry, I was taking my helmet off. I guess if we're role playing, yes, I do now.
Oh, we're role playing. Okay.
I guess. I mean, if you
Okay.
want to go with the whole NASCAR theme.
Okay, well, we can. But anyways, man. Well, what a race, man. I'm sure your arms are tired. I'm sure your legs are tired. I know my mouth is dry and I'm tired. No yellows, 200 laps. What was your strategy at the beginning? And then what were you thinking once you realized, oh, crap, this race is going to go caution-free?
Well, at the beginning of the race, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. In qualifying, I wasn't sure whether I was going to qualify or not. But then I kind of seen how the field was going to lay out, so I chose to stay in the back, not qualify, and just slowly work my way to the front, avoid any chaos, and keep the car clean. And we ended up in second. It was pretty good. No mistakes on pit road. But yeah, going green for 200 laps at Charlotte was really nice. And once it went green, pretty much it was just a matter of do I pit with the leader, or do I wait, or do I try to short pit him? And I just kind of chose to go whenever the leader went. That way I didn't have to wonder for a lap if I was quicker or slower than them. So,
Right.
but it all worked out. I didn't have anything for Zach at the end.
That was going to be my next question. Did you have anything for him?
Nah, he was. I was a little bit quicker on the short run, and then we were pretty even in the middle of the run, and then on the longer run, he had the quicker car. So with the way we pitted, the end of the run was the end of the race, and he was quicker. So that's how it worked out. But it's good for him because I'm sure he's gonna mention it, or you might mention it. He already mentioned it to me. But it's his first sweep in Racing Freaks, and it's Charlotte first week of season 2, 2019. That's pretty cool. But I will take second any day.
Oh, I don't blame you. It helps you there in the standings as you pack your stuff up and get ready for next week, man. But, like we always say, hopefully you'll get in victory lane next week. But with that being said, man, is there anything you want to add to your shout outs there or anything?
Man, just got to give a shout out to all the fans out there. Just remember to stay tuned and follow us every night. Well, not every night, but
No.
Sunday nights, Monday nights, Thursday nights, Saturday nights, all the nights. Got to thank all the fans out there and all the drivers that showed up tonight. That was good on them. We had a pretty good race. As far as we had some mistakes happen and things. And cars get totaled, but it happens. And yeah, all in all, good weekend.
All right. Yes, I agree with that. All in all, man, it was a great race to watch. Kind of ran out of things to talk about, but hey, I wound up talking about NBA and everything else in the sun and the moon.
Oh, nice.
But all right, well, I will let you go celebrate this second place finish, and we will catch you tomorrow night at the Earl, and then we will catch you the next time you're here at Racing Freaks, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, that was our second place finisher there. Brian Johnson, as now I'm down here with Zach Hall with that Dirty Air podcast, and that car really does look dirty. So we'll have a talk with our race winner here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Zach Hall, Robert up in the booth at Freaky Fast. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, I asked all the other guys, how's your arms feels? Your legs all numb? Man, 200 laps, yellow free. You started out 13th position, which was kind of shocking to me. And then you led 88 laps with the fastest lap of your time was a 29.013. But going yellow free like that at the beginning of the race, during the daytime, Joseph was dominant. Joseph was way out there. Were you kind of worried there after you realized that this race might go yellow free?
Yeah, we got started there, and to what you were saying about sore too, man, I can't even feel my right hand right now. I was gripping the wheel so hard tonight. Yeah, to get back to that beginning run, really the strategy, like you said, started 13th, didn't qualify. Kind of decided to do that since I knew this was a long race. We're on a fast fix. I knew it was a long race. I didn't want to get in trouble early, and I was going to ride. And you never know if these the way this package is, you could get some wild racing in the beginning. And it seemed to spread out a little bit. And man, when I saw how big a lead Joseph had, I was kind of worried, Robert. I won't lie to you. I think as the night came on, I got a little bit. I did figure out something in the second run. I can't say I learned a little bit through the race just running, and I really tried every technique possible because of how big a lead Joseph had. And I seemed to find something there, and I don't know what happened to him. I think he ran into the wall. He got a little bit of damage or something, but I don't know. Really, the strategy of flawless race. I mean, I'm really happy. Yeah, I mean, as the winner, I'm stoked. I'm sure a lot of guys are like, man, that was 200 laps of holy,
Yeah.
It was a lot, but it was definitely an endurance type of race, and staying focused and keeping your wits to yourself was very important tonight.
Oh, most definitely. Well, like you said, I noticed in the transition from late afternoon to early evening, roughly around that time frame, you picked up speed, and I guess you figured something out because you just started hauling Joseph down, and I was like, I thought that was going to happen. Now, granted, Joseph did get a little bit of damage, but yeah. I did see the difference from the daytime to the nighttime, cars falling and cars coming. Were you happy? Did you feel more comfortable from the afternoon to the nighttime?
I was kind of worried about night. To be completely honest, I mean, the first run, I didn't feel that great. I was running behind Brian there. I think Jerry, Chuck, and we were all kind of in the pack together, us four kind of moving up, and I think Jerry and Chuck had some issues on pit road there, and then that's kind of me and Brian then left together, and I don't know if it was the transition to night. I think the nighttime definitely brought the grip level up, but I had weird feelings in the night all night because everybody in my room, in the Discord room with us, was saying how tight the race car was. I mean, I was tight too. It was definitely a tight race car. But I was actually getting loose a lot of the times. Like, I was like, man, I'm kind of fighting a little bit of a loose condition. And I don't know, it was something I figured out there in that second run, the way to use the gas. And I can tell you, I'm going to try to my next few tracks, that's for sure. So I don't know if the transition helped me too much, but definitely the length of the race and the continuous rhythm definitely helped me get into that perfect, flow. So.
Right. All right. Well, man. Well, you won it last night. Now you win it tonight. You get the sweep here at Charlotte. You start out season 2 in the points lead, and I'm sure that feels good as you get ready to roll the next 11 weeks after this week to try to bring home that championship again, which you haven't had in a while. But sitting here looking at the picture of your car right now here, I do want to give a shout out to your Dirty Air podcast because your car's pretty freaking dirty, man.
Yeah, that's a dirty car, and I can tell you if you want a dirty podcast, well, it's not dirty like that. It's a dirty motorsports podcast, though, and we get down and dirty with our discussions, that's for sure, and we get into it. So, definitely got to thank, the Dirty Air podcast car here, Team Category 5. That's my team. Shout out to all them guys. They know who they are. Yeah, it's really awesome to have this car. First time. Well, I ran the All-Star race last weekend, and that didn't go too hot because I wrecked in front of the wreck that they ended up filling into the race for everybody. But this week I was able to redeem myself and get that win and put the Dirty Air podcast car in victory lane. And that feels great. And also, Robert, got to give a super big shout out to iPitting.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go check out iPitting for sponsoring the series. To be the first person to win the iPitting series, here at Racinfreeks with them sponsoring, that's another accomplishment there for me. I really like. Now the championships things you were talking about, we're gonna have to work on those for the rest of the season because I definitely, that's one thing I feel like I lack, is that final end of the season push. But we'll continue on. I mean, I can't tell you if you would have told me, Robert, that we have 2 wins start the season and it was at Charlotte Motor Speedway for my first sweep of my career. I would have told you you're crazy because this was the worst. This is the worst track for me on the surface. It used to be. I guess it's turned into one of my better ones, but I mean, it is a new surface, so that does help. But
Yep.
I'm blown away because I did not expect this coming in tonight, and man, I'm very happy to be the winner. I can tell you that much. Thank you too, Robert.
Oh, not a problem, bud. Not a problem. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm going to let you go celebrate your victory there with your team and the Dirty Air podcast crew. And we will catch you tomorrow night at the Earl as they get ready to get freaky nuts with them guys. But until then, man, until we see you next week, too, at Racing Freaks, congratulations again, man, on your win. Caution-free 200 laps here at Charlotte. And hopefully you can carry that momentum on till next week.
Thank you very much, Robert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our race winner, Zach Hall, or known as Captain Crunch. But yes, Ed Burrell, yeah, I bet your butt is sweating off out there, and I'm sure, Mark, hey, good race, man. 200 laps, no damage, 5th place. Way to start out the season, guys, and way to start out everybody here at Racinfreeks Sim Racing League. 200 laps, caution-free. Let's keep that momentum rolling here until we head off to next week's race. But we will be live tomorrow with the Earl at 9 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you tune in, and as I will have accompanied by Zach Hall and Brian Johnson will be with me. And then we'll be live with the Elite Racing League. As they take on Martinsville at 7:30 Eastern. You'll catch all the live. Make sure you hit that follow button on Facebook or hit that bell button or like button on YouTube and Twitter side stuff. And when we go live, as we change the flat platform around just a little bit, but to know when we go live, hit them thumbs up and hit them likes and then hit them shares and share it with your family and friends. But before we sign off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you to all our military women and our military guys and that are out there protecting us to be able to do this and have fun doing this while they out there protect this country. But God bless them. Be safe. Everybody have a great holiday. Make sure you don't eat too much hot dogs and make sure you don't eat too much hamburgers. But until then, until we're live again here tomorrow night with the Earl, God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.